Hey y'all, hey. So I was here minding my own business. I hope y'all can hear me. And I got a notification, and it's about Trump going after Nigeria. This guy is crazy, right? Trump signals U.S. military action in Nigeria over claims of attacks on Christians. What is going on? Um, let's see if I can get this article up. Um, let's see. Trump threatens to deploy the military guns ablazing to Nigeria. Somebody is learning a very powerful lesson. And I'm going to try to get this is at yahoo.com. Hold on. It says Abuja, Nigeria. U.S. President Donald Trump on Saturday said he's ordered the Pentagon to begin planning for potential military action in Nigeria as he stepped up his allegations that the government is failing to rein in the persecution of Christians in the West African country. The president also warned that he will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria if the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians. The USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria and may very well go into that now disgraced country's guns ablazing to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. Trump posted on social media, "I am hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet, just like the terrorist thugs attacked our cherished Christians." The warning came after Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu earlier on Saturday pushed back on Trump announcing a day earlier that he was designating the West African country a country of particular concern for allegedly failing to rein in the persecution of Christians. In a social media statement on Saturday, Tinubu said that the characterization of Nigeria as a religiously intolerant country does not reflect the national reality. Religious freedom and tolerance have been a core tenet of our collective identity and shall always remain so, Tinubu said. Nigeria opposes religious persecution and does not encourage it. Nigeria is a country with constitutional guarantees to protect citizens of all faiths. Trump on Friday said Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria, and radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. Trump's comment came weeks after U.S. Senator Ted Cruz urged Congress to designate Africa's most populous country as a violator of religious freedom with claims of Christian mass murder. Nigeria's population of 220 million is split almost equally between Christians and Muslims. The country has long faced insecurity from various fronts, including the Boko Haram extremist group, which seeks to establish its radical interpretation of Islamic law and has also targeted Muslims it deems not Muslim enough. Attacks in Nigeria have varying motives. There are religiously motivated ones targeting both Christians and Muslims, clashes between farmers and herders over dwindling resources, communal rivalries, secessionist groups, and ethnic clashes. While Christians are among those targeted, analysts say the majority of victims of armed groups are Muslims in Nigeria's Muslim-majority north, where most attacks occur. Kimembe Ibienfa, A spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs reiterated the commitment of Nigeria to protect citizens of all religions. The federal government of Nigeria will continue to defend all citizens, irrespective of race, creed, and religion, Ibn Fa said in a statement on Saturday. Like America, Nigeria has no option but to celebrate the diversity that is our greatest strength. Nigeria was placed on the country of particular concern list by the U.S. for the first time in 2020 over what the State Department calls systematic violations of religious freedom. The designation, which did not single out attacks on Christians, was lifted in 2023 and what observers saw as a way to improve ties between the countries ahead of then Secretary of State Anthony Blinken's visit. I'm reading in between the lines, but what I'm thinking is that white people are being attacked in Nigeria. And that's the reason for what they're doing. Also, these white people may be affiliated with the CIA or the FBI in some kind of a way and are there to spy on Nigeria. That could be it. However, I don't know if Nigeria has the military capability to protect themselves against the United States attacks. However, if Nigeria doesn't, then Nigeria can join up with China and Japan and Russia against the United States. I really think that Trump is working for an outside entity to destroy the United States of America. Trump is doing everything in his power to alienate the federal government domestically and internationally. He is trying to destroy the United States. That's all there is to it. With the tariffs and everything like that, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. And there probably are people on the state side that are looking to lead their states as republics. And what we're doing is we're getting rid of the federal government. That's what Trump's role is to do, is to completely destroy the federal government, and each state will be its own republic or its own country. And I think that's the whole point of the Real ID. That's the whole point of your driver's license for one state not being able to allow you to enter into or to legally operate a vehicle in any state in the United States. There are even states that require you, when you move to that state, to get your ID changed within 30 days. And it normally takes you 60 days to become a resident so that you can vote and everything like that. But for some reason, they've changed it now where you have to have your ID in 30 days. It's a little bit crazy. Anyway, that just came across my timeline. It was a notification from yahoo.com. And the article is Nigeria pushes back, Trump claims. Okay. And it says Madhani reported from West Palm Beach, Florida, for this story. Okay. Let me see. This is an Associated Press article and published just now. It's a 3-minute read. All right, you guys. I hope you're enjoying your weekend, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.